let me not say niggas. People people don't realize that because I would get into that, but like people don't realize that there is greatness in everyone. First of all, people don't realize that shit.
Yep.
Like they think that there's only greatness in
Themselves.
either themselves or either a celebrity, somebody that's already great. And what's so crazy about it is we so distracted once again and caught up, like we don't even know and realize that that same celebrity, Will Smith, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, whoever the fuck you want to pick to make this conversation more comfortable, they came from where you were. They came from being just an average person, or so they thought.
Mm-hmm.
So they thought they was an average person living in an average place, growing up in an average world, and they became extraordinary. So what happens is we get this stigmatism and we get so fucked up when a person starts to speak greatness on themselves or act, you know what I'm saying, a certain way or carry a certain way, and they feel like they can't be like that for whatever reason, or they feel like a person don't have the authority to be great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But see, this is the thing. We don't have the authority to tell anybody that they can't act or be great. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that authority. Nobody had the authority to tell Oprah Winfrey. Nobody had the authority to tell Will Smith, Tyler Perry. Nobody had the authority to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? They became great people, started from ordinary people. And they started by believing in themselves. And they started by speaking that shit out and acting it and portraying it and walking it and talking it. And you got to start from somewhere. And see, this is what people don't like. People don't like change. People don't like to see you change, especially when you coming from where the fuck they coming from.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to come from a totally different place and make it somewhere, but when you coming from where they at and you keep going, it's like you leaving them. It's like you letting their hand go. You know what I'm saying? And so people have like this child mentality to where when they see somebody doing something great, or they see somebody changing from who they were, or they see somebody speaking differently, walking differently, talking differently, and they don't understand it, they get real apprehensive. They get real like they become different, but it's not it's they actions, it's not like they mad. It's just that they don't understand. They don't understand that how can you basically grow?
Mm-hmm.
How can you change? How can you go from being who you were, doing what you did, saying what you did, to now doing the things that you're doing, talking like that, portraying yourself like that? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you become great. That's how you become great. That's how Oprah Winfrey became great. She went out, she told people she was great. People was like, okay, well, show me something. Show me something. Tyler Perry, show me something.
Yep.
I'm going to show you that not only I can act good as a man, but I can act good as a woman. Will Smith, show me something. I'm going to show you not only am I a good actor, I'm a comedian. Stan, show me something. I'm going to show you not only am I like a kind-hearted, awesome person, I've been the same person my whole life, but I'm going to show you that God gave me the gift of word. God gave me the gift of knowledge.
Yep.
And see, I ain't never really opened my mouth. I ain't never really... I'm a know-it-all. And
We was talking about that the other day.
We was talking about that the other day. About a know-it-all.
Yep.
And being a know-it-all. I'm a know-it-all. And see, this is what people don't understand about a know-it-all. They get mad and they call people a know-it-all. Oh, you a know-it-all. I love it when you call me a know-it-all, because that's just telling me I'm doing my job in life. The fact that you can have the ability to want or desire to obtain, to retain, or even regain something, some knowledge. And the fact that you can either experience something or go out and seek that and be able to hold a conversation with somebody or be able to speak on that in an intellectual or in an intelligent way. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you can do that, like people just don't like that. People don't like the fact that they can't talk like you. People don't like the fact that they didn't take the time to Google this instead of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People don't take like people don't like that shit. And it's like at the end of the day, like change starts with us. So I know that when I change, I know that when anything changes, when the weather changes, people change. When the weather changes, people change, bro. Every time something changes, people change. Things change people. People change people. Actions change people. You know what I'm saying? Either spoken or unspoken. It advertently or inadvertently, like it changes people. And at the end of the day, I don't want people to feel like I'm the type of person to know everything or have something to say for everything, but I do. Because out of all the people that I associate with in my circle, there aren't a lot of them that has been to places that I have been. There aren't a lot of them who have seen the things that I have seen. There aren't a lot of people that have spoken to the people that I have spoken to and looked up the things and researched the things that I have researched. So when I encounter those people, there's a 99.9% chance that I'm going to have something to say about everything that they have to talk about because they ain't seen more than me. And I seen that and some because most of the time I came from where they came from. And that's not putting nobody down. I'm just getting people to understand the concept of a know-it-all. So when you call somebody a know-it-all, really you just saying, I don't know that. Thanks for telling me.
Facts.
So, I mean,
damn.
You know what I'm saying?
They like the thanks because they ain't thankful. They ain't,
but that's what you should be saying.
Yeah, that's
you know, and you should be humble. Like when people tell me shit, like people tell me stuff all the time. That's how I'm able to sit here and talk the way I talk. Like they just their brain ain't is dormant when it comes to that. So I am a know-it-all. And I'm going to continue to be a know-it-all. I'm going to continue to try my best to obtain and retain or regain anything that I lost, you know what I'm saying, if I need it. And like if you don't like the way that I'm acting now, if you don't like the way that I portray myself, if you feel some type of way about me or you don't want to mess with me no more or whatever it is, like then that's just telling me that I'm doing the right thing because I already know I'm doing the right thing in my heart and my mind. So if I'm doing the right thing that I need to do for myself and my children, who's the only people that I need to do and make decisions for, and you don't want to fuck with me because of that, you unreceptive because of that decision, anybody, you know what I'm saying? If you unreceptive to the decisions that I'm making or anybody making, and they feel genuinely in their heart that they making the right decision, and they honestly and genuinely know that what they doing is better than, or what they about to do is better than what they doing, and they putting themselves in a position to be great, I think we should just support them. No matter what the situation is, it don't matter if there is children involved. Because I'm going to be honest. The way we look at children, the way people view children ain't the same no more. We don't respect our children the way we used to. We don't teach our children the way we used to. We don't train our children the way we used to. You know, we don't spend the time that we should, and everybody's a victim of that shit.
But you know what? Yeah, we all a victim. It ain't always our fault.
Everybody's a victim of that. It's not always our fault. There's things that happen inadvertently, but there is things that people do. It is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't gonna dwell or dive into that. But at the end of the day, I do believe that if anybody has children, and we can go back to, like the caveman days. Like I posted, a caveman would go out and he would leave his wife and children and he would be gone for days at a time to go get meat, to go do whatever to feed the family. They didn't send pterodactyls, pigeons, horses. His baby mama ain't text him or bother him or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to dwell or dive into that shit, but I mean, I'm just gonna call it is what it is. I'm not trying to be funny about the shit, but I'm just trying to lay it all on the line. Like, that never happened. She respected the fact that even though he is leaving the house and leaving the children, and anything could happen, she understood that it was greater later. She understood that what he was coming back with was much more than what they had right now. So she was willing to sacrifice her time,
play her
part, do her role in support of the whole operation. And that's what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is for me. Like, I'm just trying to do something that I have never done before, that I have always wanted to do, that I feel like I am good at, that out of my life I have had so many experiences, so many jobs. I'm 35. I've been working since I was 15. My first job was at Sears selling women's shoes. So in the 20 years that I have been working, I spent 8 of those years in the Army. So 12 years, bro. I've worked so many different jobs in them 12 years, bro. And I have never, ever, ever been happy other than doing music. It took me 35, I ain't gonna say 35 because I was a child, but I mean, it took me 35 years to find out what really and truly and honestly made HEMI happy. And music, making beats, making songs, telling my life.
Not having to work for a nigga, man.
That shit make me happy. I'm good at it. So now I got to the point where I know I don't need to work for nobody no more. So that's where the sacrifice comes in. I can't spend 40 hours a day working at a job and then come in and spend time trying to do this with the children and then try to do my craft and be as good as I want to be at my craft to ultimately end goal provide more for my children. There's going to be some obstacles in the way. There's going to be some stuff that's going to get in my way, probably brought by me or brought by, you know, other people in the situation. So at the end of the day, I feel like if you're a person that understands that it's greater than you, that it's not about what I get, it's not about what I can do. Because I'm 35 years old, I know good and goddamn well I ain't got no business trying to rap. But I do know, what I do know is God gave me this gift. And I know good and goddamn well I ain't had no business working the jobs that I worked my whole life.
Man, good and goddamn well, you know that. You know that.
I know that for a fact that I shouldn't have been working those jobs that I worked my entire fucking life when this is what he gave me. He didn't give me the ability to sell fucking shoes. He didn't give me the ability to go to the Army. He didn't give me the ability to work in the parking structure. He didn't give me the ability to work at White Castle or McDonald's or all these places that I work. But what he did give me the ability to do is to use my mouth to make people listen. And he know what's gonna come out of your mouth already. He already know I'm gonna say, watch your bitch. I ain't fucking with the help. You know what I'm saying? She bad. He know I'm gonna say all that stuff. But he also know that people gonna turn their head and listen to me, and he know that I have other things to say. And he know that they gonna come out. He know all that shit's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Everything, I got something for everybody. I got something for everybody. He gave me the ability to go to damn near every little part of this little world, even the United States, and visit these little places and that place to get the vibe and the feel of everybody. And he gave me the intelligence, what I tell you earlier, to obtain, to retain, all that shit. Be knowledgeable, come back, and use my gift to tell you what I learned. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like I can make, that's where I feel like I can make my money at, and I make beats. You know what I'm saying? People don't even realize that I don't even want to rap. I don't want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make beats. I'm good at making beats. I love beats. I love doing beats. That's what HEMI wants to do. I don't want no trouble. I just want the bag. Want my kids to get all the shit I never